So in today's video, I'll show you what you're probably like, depending on the grade you're getting in maths, as it's quite showing to be fair. And I'll also refer to levels as grades, as in the UK it's just grades. You're likely still using your fingers to count, so if you get a question above 10, you're probably panicking. I doubt you're good with multiplying and dividing, so your only skill for now is just plus and minus to some extent. At this point, you probably understand what a fraction is, and you're possibly good at dividing and multiplying, as you've been spamming rock for the last 5 years, and you were probably one of those kids who were like the best at this, but when you went to secondary, you just fell off. Now here, you probably understand what a standard form is, and you can probably use it, but we all know that you just panic when you see the final question. Also, you probably just found out the answer to the square root of 49, so you're just flexing with it, telling your friends the answer just to impress them. Wow, you can officially say you can pass maths. So you're probably able to work with negative numbers and maybe add fractions. But we all know you just pray to God to pass at the end of every single exam. At this point, you've probably understood what a Pythagoras theorem is. Now here is when it gets interesting, because you're either in student foundation or you moved up to the higher. So you probably find your foundation easy at this point, and you're also telling all your mates about it. You're probably good at all the diagrams and histograms, as they seem to be most of the foundation papers. So if you're good at those, you're probably just passing because of that. You're likely just found out how to find out percentages as well, as most grade 5 students, they seem to be knowing how to find out percentages. Here, you're officially a higher grade student, as you're probably obviously doing higher now, and you're possibly able to work without problem with fractions, no matter the sign. Also, you probably know some functions, although just the basic ones. However, you're still struggling with the algebra, and just you either focus in lessons or you're just a gifted child. There's no in between. Now we are officially the zone where you have to be revising, or I don't know, you just maybe a really gifted child, but you're possibly revising a lot. You're also likely the top of your class and just find it easy in general. In terms of content, you're probably doing well with certs and possibly have mastered trigonometry, talking sine, cos, and tan. And also you can probably find the equation of a straight line. But at the end of the day, you're still in between being a top student and just being a casual student. So you're right in between. At this point, you're probably just saying to everyone that you're a grade 9 student if you're just getting 8s. Anyways, you're probably good with quadratics, maybe completing the square, and you should probably memorize all the reciprocal graphs just in case you miss a mark on the actual exam. You're also probably one of the only people who understand vectors in your class and ratios and more advanced algebra. And you're probably doing lots of revision, because there's no way you can just focus in class and still get 8s. You've officially completed the starter pack, and everyone probably always tells you how clever you are. You likely spend all your day studying and worrying about not getting a good job, although you're still like 16 and you're like at the top 1% of the country. So it doesn't really make sense, but. And the last time you went out was probably just before Jesus Christ was born. And you're also likely doing further maths, as most of the kids doing the top of the class are also doing further maths. But yeah, content wise, you're obviously pretty confident with all the stuff. And you've probably done that with the other subjects as well. So you can officially say that you've completed school, at least to year 11. And you're likely doing possibly with further maths as A levels and possibly physics.